Hello everyone, this is Jillian from Once Upon a Time Fitness, and I have another Palefish message for you today. So maybe you were teaching classes this morning and you got a pop-up saying slow down, or maybe you heard about it in the chat rooms, you're wondering what's going on. That's what I'm here to talk to you about today. One of the things that is probably the hardest thing for new teachers to get used to when they start teaching on a platform like this is to learn how to fit all of the content into the 25 minutes in a nice, neat little package. Sometimes it's really hard for teachers. They want to go too fast. They want to go too slow. A lot of teachers have said, I can't do a trial in 25 minutes. It takes me 45 minutes. That's not acceptable to teach a 45-minute trial. The parents are going to either think it's too long, or they're going to assume that that's what the Palefish experience is like, and then be really disappointed when they don't go over 25 minutes after they purchase a package. It's really important to keep your class in that 25 minutes. 25 minutes is the ideal time for a student of most of the ages that we teach to learn. It's the ideal time for the learning environment of a small child. And it's also what the parents paid for when they purchased the package. It's what the parents are expecting to experience when they go into a class. So you don't want to teach a class that is 15 minutes and then have 10 minutes longer oh my goodness, what are we going to talk about? Now I've finished the entire class in 10 minutes and I don't know what to do. It's okay. It's normal. It is something that most teachers have to get used to when they start teaching at Palefish or any online platform. We have something new though that's going to help you realize when you're going a little too fast or realize when you're going a little too slow. And you might see something pop up in the classroom that tells you slow down or please extend or, catch up. These are just automated messages that are sent to you as the teacher while you're in class to remind you, hey, you're 20 minutes in and you're only on slide 6. Let's step it up. Okay. You don't want to be on slide 6 of 24 at minute 20. And then, you've got a ton of slides that you've got to cover in 5 minutes. The parents realize when you're speeding up. They know when you're going too slow. And they don't like it. A lot of parents will complain. This is where a lot of classes, hey, I know that they skip slides. I don't like that. Parents will complain about that. Parents will complain about not being able to finish the content or just rushing through it at the last minute. So this is a really good tool that's going to help you get used to teaching at the correct pace and get used to pacing yourself. Pacing yourself is super important. Now, Mentor Pat, who you will be seeing later this week in an interview, she has always recommended to take every 5 minutes, you're going to give them a star. So that's going to help you pace yourself. Every 5 minutes, you're giving a star. If you have, if you're on slide 10, you should have given about 2 stars. If it is like a 25 slide class, a 24 slide class. So that the little tools and tricks that you can kind of use to learn how to pace yourself. Pacing yourself is super important. These messages are not, hey, we're watching you and we're out to get you and we're totally judging you. These messages are really meant to help you be a better teacher, to help your classroom environment be better and more productive for the student. And these messages are really, really, really awesome because they're going to help you avoid complaints. They're going to teach you how to pace yourself better. And it's just going to be a nice little reminder because sometimes, we can get caught up with the students on one slide and we have to remind ourselves, you got to move on. Or sometimes maybe the student's going too fast and you need to learn how to slow it down and extend the lesson. There are some really cool ways that you can extend the lesson. Just kind of, I can't tell you all the ways because you have to be creative with them, but You can find different things on the slide and ask the vocabulary of that to review what they may have learned before. You can learn, you could play a game on the slide. There are different ways that you can extend the slides. And I'm going to try to take some screenshots at some point in time so I can show you different ways that I extend. I don't have those for you today, but there are some really cool ways that you can extend. You have to be creative, and there are some really, really creative teachers out there that have learned how to do this. You can have the student read things. You can, if there's something that the student is a higher level and they go faster, you can have them read everything on the screen, even the stuff that's the teacher's content. You can have them read that. It really depends on your student and what their ability is, and it depends on you being creative to extend. Just pull other content from the slide to extend from the lesson. These pop-ups do not mean you are in trouble. They are simply a tool to help you serve your students better. That's all they are. So if you had any questions about that, you can feel free to drop them in the comments below. Do you like my new coffee cup? It's adorable. I love pandas. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Make sure to hit subscribe so anytime anything like this comes out, you'll get notice from my channel explaining to you what's going on. Sorry, I'm still a little goofy from classes. All right, bye guys. It was so nice to see you. Dollar store props, awesome. I got this from we went to have our Christmas celebration with my in-laws, and they got little clappers for all of the kids, and all the parents decided they didn't want the little clappers. So I've got 9 of these now, because apparently I'm the only one that could handle it. So all the parents threw these in my bag. I use them for class. The kids love them. All right, guys. I will see you later. Bye.